For ACUSports.com, I'm Chris Macaluso, and this afternoon I'm talking to head women's soccer coach Casey Wilson about their big match coming up this Friday night at 7 o'clock against Houston Baptist. Coach, your Wildcats and the Huskies are tied for fourth place right now with the same exact record of 3-1-1. Midway through the season, I don't think you guys want to cast this as a must-win match, but after the results of this past weekend, what kind of sense of urgency are you placing on this contest?
Well, it is a big game. I mean, anytime that you had lost and tied a game, you want to get some momentum again. And a win tomorrow night would give us that momentum going forward into two more home games next weekend. But definitely a big game tomorrow night.
Give us your scouting report on the HBU Huskies. Past 3 years, all the games have been pretty close. A couple of one-goal decisions there early on. Last year, you go down to Houston, you beat the Huskies by 2. What have you seen from them this fall?
No, they're a good team. I mean, they were the number 2 seed in the tournament last year. They're a very athletic team. They have some speed up top, and and they're just going to be tough all the way across the board. So it'll be a tough game.
You guys had 2 tough matches this past weekend on the road. You had to drive pretty far out to Natchez, Louisiana. Your team fell in overtime 2-1, and then you had to head north to Conway, Arkansas, where your team did very well against one of the best offensive in the Southland Conference. Central Arkansas have been averaging 4.5 goals per match, and y'all shut them out 0-0 after 110 minutes. Talk about your defensive performance this past Sunday against the Bears.
Yeah, we were tough. I mean, overall, obviously, we could have come out with 2 wins. As 2 losses. I mean, that's just how soccer is. It's just whether we finish our opportunities or we give up something late in the game like we did on last Friday night. But yeah, I mean, I thought Sydney did a great job last weekend in our back line. Peyton and Kelsey Roberts, Chantel, Shea, and Allie Gerner. That a lot of them. It was a solid performance overall, and hopefully we can continue that this weekend.
Well, Coach, a couple of weeks ago, you guys played on a Saturday at Corpus Christi. That was your only match. You came back home. You won 2 matches. This weekend, it's kind of the same, except you guys are playing Friday night. Sunday is off from competition. So what's the game plan for the Wildcats in having just 1 match this week and then having 2 home matches the following weekend?
Well, it's nice to have a game rest there, especially the way everybody does in our conference this weekend. We all have a bye on Sunday, but to get a chance to heal a little bit and get our legs back, it's probably good for us all. But I think mainly just be able to take a couple days off, heal, get our energy level back up, and get focused on the next two games next weekend.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for your comments. Again, it's the Wildcats and the Huskies of Houston Baptist this coming Friday night at 7. Should be a great evening for soccer at Elmer Gray Stadium. And then the following weekend, the Wildcats close out their home schedule with matches against Lamar and McNeese. Hope to see you there. For head coach Casey Wilson, I'm Chris Macaluso. Go Wildcats!